Would you believe me if I told you that if you are currently in possession of a $1 bill, you are carrying a Tiffany Company design? Well, watch to learn more. Tiffany Company was founded in 1837 and has since evolved into a luxury house renowned the world over for extraordinary jewels, relentless innovation, exceptional craftsmanship, and for one brief moment, breakfast, as we saw in this week's episode, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Founder Charles Louis Tiffany introduced the first major gemstones to the U.S. population and consumer market, earning Tiffany Company the moniker of the Diamond King. Now, most people recognize Tiffany for one thing and one thing only, the iconic blue box. Now, since its debut in the mid-19th century, the Tiffany blue box has been an object of desire. It is instantly recognized as a symbol of dreams and a marker of life's most meaningful moments. And there is no box that makes hearts beat faster. Charles Louis Tiffany and his gemologists were among the first to travel the globe seeking rare and unusual gemstones. And to that end, Tiffany Company was the first jewelry merchant in the U.S. to have a certified gemologist on staff. Their pioneering exploration unearthed never before seen stones of exceptional color and quality. In 1837, the Tiffany store opened in New York City. The first day's sales were about $4.98 or about $140 today. I don't think you can buy anything at Tiffany's today for $140. And 8 years later, in 1845, Tiffany published the first direct mail catalog in the U.S., introducing Americans to luxury goods. Now known as the Blue Book Collection, it represents the pinnacle of the house's jewelry portfolio. In 1853, Charles Louis Tiffany unveils a 9-foot Atlas clock above the iconic Tiffany store. And today, that clock still stands above the entrance of the 57th Street and 5th Avenue and is the oldest public clock in New York City. President-elect Abraham Lincoln purchased a Tiffany seed pearl necklace and earrings for his wife, who wore them to his inauguration. And in 1885, Tiffany redesigned the Great Seal of the United States. 140 years later, it appears on the dollar bill, allowing anyone to carry a Tiffany design in their purse or wallet. I told you so. Now, by mid-century America, Tiffany has established itself as the brand, the go-to destination, the supplier of jewelry in the U.S. And in 1955, Jean Moore joins Tiffany and transforms the New York flagship store windows into magical mini theaters of adventure and wit. Those display windows caught on. If you've ever been to an upscale mall, a downtown shopping area, you see window displays. They don't just display the items within, they display a whimsical, theatrical way to showcase what is in, compelling you to come into the store and make a purchase. And in 1961, Tiffany finally made its cinematic debut with this week's episode, Breakfast at Tiffany's, starring Audrey Hepburn. An instant classic. It is the first movie ever filmed at Tiffany's, followed by future episode Sleepless in Seattle, Sweet Home Alabama. And long before brands had signature colors, Tiffany's founder, Charles Louis Tiffany, selected the Tiffany Blue Box as its iconic color for its iconic box. Carefully tied in a satin bow, it unfurls with one gentle pull to reveal the extraordinary Tiffany Company gift within. Today, Tiffany and its iconic blue box continues to make hearts flutter, especially when a diamond is involved. So go ahead and give the subscribe button a lovely eggshell blue box so you never miss a thing. We have some fantastic content coming your way in the month of May and beyond, so you will want to subscribe to the Real Relationships podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get podcasts. We are also on YouTube. As you know, new episodes of this show premiere every Thursday. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky so you never miss a thing. Stay safe, and we will see you soon.